Hello everyone, Soprano Theories here, and welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the channel. As y'all know by now, the infamous Tony Sirico has passed away at the age of 79. Sirico, who was a real-life gangster turned actor, will forever be known and is most famous for his spot-on role of Paulie Walnuts Gaultieri in HBO's hit drama series, The Sopranos. The role suited Sirico's heavy personality perfectly. Whether it was rehearsing his lines over and over again in the mirror, or refusing to portray as a rat on the series, the casting for his character could not have been played better and done so in a more perfect way by anyone else other than Sirico. It's simply put that Sirico was truly born to play Paulie. And in this video, I thought there would be no better way to honor the legendary life of Sirico by counting down his top 10 quotes and moments on the series. And while I can only condense this list down to 10, if I left your favorite Paulie Walnuts moment off this list, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below.
Commendatore, you are already checked in.
Commendatore, like a commander. I like that. That's respect.
What better way to kick off this list than a classic Walnuts moment from the guys' trip to Italy? In the 4th episode of Season 2, audiences really started to see the capabilities of Sirico's acting career, as the character of Paulie Walnuts shines in this episode. Whether it's Paulie complaining about the tomato sauce, his nervousness when it comes to using a public bathroom, or him trying to get around in the city with his little understanding of the Italian language, nothing will ever be better than Paulie's dissatisfaction when going for a coffee.
All our food, pizza, calzone, buffalo mozzarella, olive oil. These fucks had nothing. They ate puzzi before we gave them the gift of our cuisine.
We all know that Paulie takes great pride in being Italian, and when we first saw him and Pussy visit a modern coffee shop in the 2nd episode of Season 1, Paulie can't believe his eyes. This small scene shows the comedic aspect of Paulie, and when he steals the espresso pot and stuffs it in his jacket, we can't help but laugh.
Even if the lace is dry, and even if you don't touch the body of the shoe, bacteria and virus migrate from the sole up. You see this on TV? I gotta watch TV to figure out the world.
While it's no secret that Paulie is clearly a germaphobe, as we saw in Commendatore, during a Sunday lunch with the guys at the pork store, we see that Paulie still hasn't forgotten about his cleanliness. In a room full of stone-cold gangsters and murderers, there's just something funny about Paulie complaining about public bathrooms. And while his friends are trying to eat lunch, he keeps going on and on about men's urinals and how establishments can put all the ice they want to down there and it does nothing to kill germs. And when Silvio tells Paulie to shut up, those were our thoughts exactly.
Oh, look at that. It's like an ad for a fucking weight loss center. Before and way before.
This guy ever stop breaking balls?
Throughout the series, Paulie was the best at one-liners, whether it was his joke about Joe Peeps, or the way he says nothing to the Jew at the motel. But nothing will ever top his joke about Vito and Bobby Bacala standing next to each other, as this showed just how ruthless Paulie Walnuts can be.
I guess you could call that a dick.
Throughout the series, it was clear that Paulie would purposely pick on Christopher. Whether it was the line of him saying, "Don't give me the malocchio, I'm not the one with the short bag," or "Welcome to the NFL rookie," or the intervention scene where Paulie attacked Chrissy in a judgmental manner, when Paulie forces Chrissy to take off his clothes until he's naked, and when he sees Christopher's dick, we can't help but burst out laughing when we find out that he made Christopher strip down on purpose, simply to embarrass him.
That's what this is, you know. Satanic black magic. Sick shit. Fucking quiz!
When Christopher visited Purgatory while he was in the hospital, and came out with the message of telling Paulie 3 o'clock from a deceased Mikey Palmisi in hell, this was the beginning of Paulie's fascination with the afterlife. And as a result, Paulie visits a psychic in the 9th episode of Season 3 to deep dive further into the spiritual world. What results is an absolutely hilarious scene that has us rolling on the floor. And when Paulie chucks the chair halfway across the room, it's just the cherry on top. This wouldn't be the last time we'd see Paulie deal with the afterlife or a spiritual world, as we saw him battle nightmares that featured big pussy, and even seeing the Virgin Mary towards the end of the series.
I don't write nothing down, so I'll keep this short and sweet. You're weak, you're out of control, and you become an embarrassment to yourself and everybody else. Fuck that. Let him take his medicine.
The intervention scene is arguably one of the funniest scenes throughout the entire series. While everyone's comments make us laugh but also feel for Christopher's drug addiction at the same time, it's Paulie's comments that make the scene so brilliant. As everyone else has written down what to say to Christopher on a piece of paper, Paulie, being the old school gangster that he is, didn't bring a piece of paper or even write anything down for that matter. Like he says, he keeps his comments short and sweet. Also, nothing is better than seeing Paulie's ears perk up when Adriana says that Christopher can no longer function as a man in the bedroom.
Think about it though, Tone. Some weight loss.
AIDS? Nobody's got AIDS. I don't want to hear that word here again.
While watching the entire Vito saga unfold between the guys was hilarious in its own right, especially when Paulie finds out that Vito was catching and not pitching. When they first find out and discuss the situation in the back room, Paulie brings up the idea that Vito could possibly have the AIDS disease, makes this tense conversation more lighthearted, and makes us forget about Vito being a flambe for just a split second.
What do you hear? What do you say?
After being released from prison, Tony hosts a welcome back party for Paulie at the Bing. And when we see him return to all the guys, Paulie hits us with the classic statement, "What do you hear? What do you say?" as a reminder to everyone at the club that he's back in town and ready to earn again. And while his song of choice during the toast is questionable in the eyes of Bobby Bacala, the return of Paulie Walnuts on the small screen and being around the guys makes us truly appreciate his character. Before we get to our number one pick, here's some honorable mentions.
I don't understand. When I was a kid, you two were old ladies. Now I'm old, and you two are still old.
Hi. You're a friend of Anthony's. I was just about to visit him. How's he doing?
He's in a lot better shape than those fucking nuns you got up there.
Tell you one thing. If it was me this kid was spreading rumors about, he'd have something up his own ass. And it wouldn't be no cock either.
How quickly things change. Let me tell you something, Guido.
My name is Clarence. You're not gonna believe this. He killed 16 Czechoslovakians. Guy was an interior decorator. Not bad. Mix it with the relish.
I mean, really, did you expect anything else for our number one spot? For this number one spot, we could have put almost every line that comes out of Paulie's mouth from this episode. This episode is without a doubt Tony Sirico's best acting performance throughout the entirety of the series. Every second of Paulie Walnuts being on the screen is brilliant. He captivates us with his comedic aspect, his integrity, and his egotistical attitude. Whether it's 16 Czechoslovakians, mix it with the relish, or the fact that he lost his shoe in the snow, Paulie Walnuts absolutely steals the show in this fan-favorite episode. Well, that's it. Those are my opinions at the top 10 Paulie Walnuts moments and quotes throughout The Sopranos. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click subscribe and click the bell to get notifications on all upcoming Soprano videos. Did I miss your favorite Paulie Walnuts quote? Let me know down in the comment section below. For more Sopranos content, keep it locked here, right here on this channel. And one last thing. Rest in peace, Tony Sirico. You will forever be missed.